Hello, Internet. Hello, Sam, and welcome to a very weird episode of After Campfire because. Welcome to my home! So, I don't exactly know. I don't have a plan for this because I have to answer other people's questions, but. I have a house? A townhouse, but still a house, so welcome! This is the door. I'm gonna be a little bit less serious with the MTV Cribs or whatever bit. This is the stairs because I haven't put anything anywhere yet. I have loaded 2 carfuls of stuff here. Once on Wednesday night when I got my keys, and once tonight when it's Friday. This is the first little bedroom thingy on the bottom floor. This will become my office. There is not much here yet. Again. This is Henry's Diary of How to Adult, by the way. This is the bathroom. Lights. Camera. I don't have a trash can yet. I realized that. I brought like paper towels and soap because I'm moving. I'm going to have gross hands. I want to wash my hands. I don't have anywhere to put the paper towels. I'll have normal towels in. This is the shower and bath on the first floor because I have 2 bathrooms. You could poop in 2 different places. All right. This is second bedroom on a lower floor place. This is probably going to become a guest room of sorts. I don't know yet. But anyways. Let's take a little pause from the tour as I walk upstairs. Well, it's still gonna be the tour. I crashed into a wall. To answer some questions. Well, Henry's Diary of How to Adult. This week at work has been kind of awful, but kind of funny. I have been tasked to upgrade this old thing that I never use from Ruby and Rails 23. Ruby 23 to 27 and Rails 5.2 to 6.1. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Point is, I don't know how to do Ruby. It has been a fucking pain in the butt. And I hate it. And I think it's supposed to be done by the end of next week. And I'm taking Monday off to move the big things, like my bed. So I don't know when I'm going to finish it. And at first, I was kind of stressed. I thought my manager thought I was doing like a really bad job because I'm not visibly making progress. But today, I think it became very clear they understand. This task sucks. It's really annoying. It would have been really annoying for anyone. One of my coworkers was tasked to help me if needed, and he saw the problem I was having today, and he's like, I have no idea. You know better than me, because you've been looking at it. So that felt good. And it was also, we were talking, me and Bhupendra, that guy, about how, our manager this morning during our meeting was like, so, is there anything we can do to help you? Anything we can do to speed you up? Other than have whoever made this fix it. No, it just sucks. But next week we have to figure it out. But welcome to the second floor. This is the main floor. First is the kitchen. And then the living room and things. As you can tell, I've already prioritized, of course, moving all of my juggling gear. You might have caught my unicycle downstairs and my fire staff and my snowboard and stuff. But yep, got that all set. Trivia. Who are those sodas for? It's not for me. Those aren't Diet Coke or Diet Sunkist. I don't drink Dr. Pepper at all. It's for people who come for games. I just brought my folding table for now because I figured it makes more sense to have a place to put things while I'm moving. So those 2 bags are really heavy. They're full of books. Those are games. I'll figure out more later. To continue, in a little response to Sam's video though, Sam asked me if I, just as a small aside, if I actually didn't think about my wedding. Oh, there's a hole in the floor by the door. I don't like that. And I'm sad. I'm sad that we couldn't get 4 for 4 for Sydney in the videos. But wait. No, there was a skip. Anyways, it would have been fun, but at least, hey, Sydney was the first friend to come here. She just didn't get to go inside, so close. Okay, but yeah. So, about the wedding thing, Sam, no, I really don't think about my wedding beyond like the extent of what me and Sydney were talking about in the last video, but I think you kind of hit the nail on the head with why, which was like, a wedding is a show, it's performance. And I'm like, Sam, I don't like being the center of attention. Like maybe in like friend groups and stuff, I'm like, I want to be with all my friends and my friends to keep me in the loop and stuff. But like, I don't want to perform for people. I'm not an actor. I don't really enjoy being the center of attention. And possibly that might be why Sydney kind of agreed with me. So I don't think it's like some men secretly don't care or whatever. I'm like, no, I don't care. And I'm more than happy to give extra attention to the bride on the day, whatever. Who cares? Oh yeah, welcome to the 3rd floor. Another pair of stairs. Yeah, this is the room that I'm kind of excited about. It's a tiny little room, but wanna know why it's tiny? It's because I'm gonna have my own laundry machine. Finally. That'll be so nice. And it's also on the 3rd floor, which is interesting, but it's because this is gonna be where my bedroom is. And so it's convenient because that's where my clothes will theoretically be. Here is my bathroom. Whee! This is the toilet I will probably use a lot. This is the shower. I will also use that a lot, but the toilet's funnier. But my question to Sam, what was my, oh yeah, plans. Plans not going according to plan. First, bedroom. Vaulted ceiling. There is a bag on floor, because that's where I moved a lot of my clothes. You might be able to see my car outside. There are no blinds anywhere. Apparently they are back ordered, and it's better to choose my own anyways, but we are going to sit for a second. So, plans not going to plan. I feel like I accidentally caused just you and Sydney to like be sad about all your goals in life failing. When I asked this question about like, oh, like tell me about sometimes your plans have gone awry. And I think similar to like the center of attention thing, it's the way that we view plans and like just in general, I think is just very different. I don't plan ahead too far. I kind of set vague goals and ideas where like when I moved to Seattle, when I got my first job here as a controls engineer, my objective was I will stay here for around 2 or 3 years at least, and then I'll figure it out from there. And figuring out from there was leaving and eventually getting the software engineering job. I would say like a big example, I guess you can say as a plan going awry is like having the Disney job and then immediately getting laid off. That's not exactly like a plan going awry. That's just like, well, shit happens. That sucks. But yeah, no, I think it's because like I set like soft plans and hard plans for myself. Like a soft plan would be something along the lines of, I am probably gonna get a house this year, but if I don't, it doesn't matter. And then a hard plan would be something like, all right, that's a really minor thing, but the example from the video was, I'm going to not work tomorrow morning, for sure, because Sydney is here, and we are going to hang out, and then I will work when she leaves. And then I couldn't, because I had to fix something. To be fair, I broke it the night before, but I also kind of thought someone else was, well, did I break it? I left it in a broken state, but I thought someone else was gonna fix it because they had been working on it and I hadn't really been. And I didn't think my thing was the cause of the problem, but it was. So that was just me screwing up. All right, so again, another transition. We're gonna go up another floor. Up another floor, you say? Yes, you can do that here. There is, in fact, a door outside. And where does the mysterious door go? Well, unfortunately, I don't... Oh, it's dark. There are supposed to be lights on this stairway, but there are not yet. But, huzzah! Do-do-do-do. I have a porch thingy! Or, not a porch, just an outside adventure space. Adventure space? I don't know. Barbecue land. A cool place to hang out at night. And it's too dark right now, but like, there you can like see the city and see Mount Rainier and stuff. And when it's not all Seattle-y and gray, I mean, it's not right now, it's actually very nice, it's just too dark. You can see lots of things, and that's a pretty cool feature about this place. Okay, that's kind of the end of the fancy, or the quick tour. We'll do a cooler tour next episode when I have the initial version 1 thing, or version 1 of my place set up, which is all my old furniture until I get new furniture and move my furniture in different places, and I'm probably gonna get like a new bed and stuff like that. Whatever. But yeah, we'll do a better MTV Cribs then. Oh, I want to do the meme of, this is my house, entry please, and then there's David in the back or whatever. I just met him when I was unpacking. I had headphones in. It was really awkward because I'm like, I don't know who this man is. And then it was my neighbor, and he was like laughing and confused, I mean, because I was confused, and it was just kind of awkward, but it's fine, don't worry about it. So Sam, your question was just like, if you want to like meet a famous person or whatever and just like talk with them for a while, I think that was the question, something like that. Your episode was very long. I did not have the time to re-listen to it all right now. The gist of it basically was like, who's a famous person you want to like spend some time with and get to know, or meet to have a conversation. We've definitely done this one before, which is why I'm gonna do a kind of different answer, because you said like someone famous, and I think I did Robert Downey Jr. the last time. And you're not gonna like my current answer, because my current answer is Richard Garfield. Who is Richard Garfield, you say? He's the creator of magic. Ha ha ha, Henry, what a nerd. Of course you'd want to talk to the creator of magic. He is like a really interesting person, because he's like a PhD in math who's created tons of games. Like, he doesn't work on Magic anymore. I mean, he might be this year because like he helped work on a set called Dominaria, which was like a whole callback set 5 years ago, and next year they're gonna do it again, so he might be working on that. Or like to old Magic lore, whatever. Point is, he doesn't work on Magic. He just makes all sorts of really interesting games, including Keyforge, which is a game that's really fun. And I know we played it at least once because I got you a deck back in the day, and I played it with a bunch of people from camp. And it's a really fun game, and I just love to hear like from like one of the game designers who's made some of the best games of all time, just what his process is like how it got him into it, la-di-da. I'm sure from like interviews and stuff I can learn most of this, and I probably have heard most of it before, but it'd be interesting to hear from him, because like me and Justin like really love like working on games, and like we're actively doing it. Justin a lot more than me these days, just because I've been like busy with all the house stuff and traveling a lot, because I just went to the East Coast for the wedding and la-di-da and just stuff. But yeah, that is the person. So I guess we're at the point where I ask a question to Sam, and you would think that I would have come up with one, but I didn't. But here is a moving themed question, as I am in the middle of moving. Sam, when you move, what do you do with stuff you don't think you need anymore? Or do you think that's a thing? Do you throw a whole ton of stuff out? Do you move it? Or like before you move, do you throw a ton of stuff out after you just move everything and figure out your new plan, or just keep everything? I don't know. I usually throw everything out before that I don't think I want anymore, but this time I'm kind of not, because I'm doing a weird mini move where I'm just moving little chunks of stuff at a time, and then I'll think about it later. But also there are things that I am going to take which I normally wouldn't have, like some tables or chairs and whatever that are kind of broken, because like I need something for now until I can replace it with good stuff, but that might be tricky because everything's back ordered because of the pandemic and la-di-da. That's my question, I guess. Welcome to my house. Sam, you should visit and watch the people play on the ice rink with the hockey sports. Goodbye.